Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Brother Yeshurun Whitfield from the Hebrew Nation Teacher. And today is my fifth lecture on should women preach, teach, or neither. And when I first started off this lecture, I started out with Genesis and broke it down and let people know how the order was reversed, how Eve took the place of the man and the man took the place of Eve. And the Most High cursed the serpent, Eve, and Adam for disobeying him. And all through the scriptures, we can read where a man, the Most High put a man to read, Israel. And we see in Judges chapter 4 that the Most High chose Deborah. And we can go in the beginning of chapter 4 of Judges and read where the Israel started doing evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Most High chose them, and you got to know how the Most High go by teaching and lead his people. That's why I believe and know that the Most High chose a woman because the man was in disobedience to the Most High. He already knew who Deborah was. He been chose Deborah. He just called Deborah to do a certain job. She was already on the tree of Deborah speaking. People was coming to her listen to her wisdom and her knowledge. So he was already prepared to do this. So the Most High said, look, I'm going to step away from the men and I'm going to choose Deborah. Deborah's going to do something. I'm going to keep the process going on with the men. That's all this is about. And when the Most High, he never do things that, to harm us. If he mentioned that a woman shouldn't preach, he means that a woman shouldn't preach because he knows that a woman will go against him by preaching. You think the woman, the Most High would tell a woman to preach knowing that a woman would go against him because he knows how he made a woman. He knows how he made a woman weak. He knows that a man can deceive a woman. So if you got a church, you ain't gonna not have a church where men can't come because you're gonna say the Most High wants the word to be preached to everybody. So men's gonna come to you and have men listen to you, and you see throughout the scriptures the Most High just did not want that order because he wanted everybody to be a blessing, you know, to him in the things that he gave them gifts to do. So he never wanted a woman to preach. It was just in the scriptures, it was in the law of Moses, Paul came and spoke about it. And a lot of prophets and ministry these times, these people knew that. They wouldn't dare, have a woman to teach them because they knew the scriptures. They knew that the Most High was against a woman leading and having authority over men. So that's why you read chapter 3 of Genesis, verse 16, that a woman should want to rule over her husband, but a man shall rule over her. So we go to First Corinthians, the 14th chapter, the 34th verse, and it says, "Let your women keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also says the law." The law of what? The law of Moses. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husband at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. Let your women keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also says the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husband at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. This was Paul was telling the men. You read the 34th verse, it said, "Let your women keep silent in the churches." So Paul was giving instructions to the men to go home and tell their wives these things. So the wife was at home being handmaids at the time that Paul was speaking. I'm pretty sure if some was in the church, they was in obedience, and if some was at home, they was in obedience. But Paul was speaking to these men and telling these men that look, your woman shouldn't be speaking in the church. He made that known. This in the scripture, this in the holy book that the Most High put these words in. Why he put it in? For us not to read it. He put these things in the scripture so we can read it. And so this can be a blueprint, so we can get our blessing by obeying what's in the scripture. So we read here that The Most High did not want, the woman to have authority over man. He know that when a woman needs to listen, the more you listen, the more knowledge you get. So he wanted a woman to listen to gain more knowledge and understanding, so she can lead and be a better person. He said that a woman needs to come and be in silence. Silence, that means she listens what's going on. Because she was made up of wisdom. And wisdom listens. Wisdom, know things, you know. And then what a knowledge she's going to get the knowledge from? She's going to get the knowledge from her husband. So if you know the process how the Most High created human beings, he made Adam out of knowledge and wisdom. And when he created Eve, he made her out of wisdom. That's why you hear the scripture say, knowledge is your father, wisdom is your mother. So when she was created, she naturally wanted knowledge, but she learned the wrong type of knowledge. She had wisdom, but she just learned the wrong type of knowledge. So we see all this process started out way back in Genesis that a woman could not preach and teach a man, you know. And you got a lot of people who claiming that the Most High called them to preach the word. Women, you got a lot of women just coming to the knowledge of the truth of his word and back from wanting to go and minister to men and start preaching, the Most High word, and you have a lot of women that's too far gone, like these big ministers and preachers that you see on TV. It's a lot of them too far gone. You can't tell them about this scripture. I could tell them about this all day and night. They got too many people following now. Church too big. I mean, they dome too big. Everything, they got much money now. People calling them to come do ministry there. So you got a lot of these people is already down, with the Most High. A lot of these people that y'all seeing, in these videos and watching them on TV, a lot of these people is going to hell. These people is already cursed. But y'all looking at them now for what they are. Seeing them on TV and scrolling up and down, the podium, going down and ministering to these people. They feel cool. They feel relaxed. They go home, eat good in a big house, driving like nice fancy cars, and you see that, you know. And same thing Eve did. She looked at that tree and she desired it with her eyes. So a lot of y'all designed to be ministers because you're looking at Joyce Myers, like Nita Bynum, all these people y'all seeing on TV, and then you causing a curse on yourself because the kingdom of the Most High is coming soon. So why would you want to run in the church at this point now in life when the scriptures plainly tell you that a woman shouldn't preach the word and you're gonna go preach the word, and then the Most High said a woman shouldn't be with a minister on in the church, and you doing that too, and you preaching the word for the thousands of people, and said that the Most High calls you to preach the word, and you got a word from somebody, but the Most High didn't tell you that you was unclean, coming in the church with the ministration on, and it's in the scriptures all the way back from Genesis that a woman was in error preaching to a man. But you're gonna say in this day and age that the Most High spoke to you and told you to go out and speak to these men and these women, then you need to ask yourself, if you've been a prophet, what have you changed? What have you told the people that they had seen something great you did? Because prophets did great things. The prophets said something, the world was changed by these people's words. So what have you did to these people that they can still change you to say that you're a prophet? You get, you in dispute with your husband, you get in fight with your husband, you're claiming to be prophets all on TV, people seeing y'all foolishness and the things that you're doing in the church, how much people coming to the church and how much money and income that y'all people grossing in, and you saying that the Most High chose y'all to be a minister, go out and preach the word and bring people into the kingdom. You need to go back into the scriptures and search these scriptures instead of these scriptures because the Most High didn't call a woman